to dispatch to all units, be advised, 861 in progress, robbery in progress, I need a King Bay discharging a shot in progress, use caution, 1048. 10-10, officer down, officer down.
My name is Christopher Howell. I'm a 21-year veteran of the Virgin Islands Police Department, and up until the fall of 2012, I was the Chief of Police for the District of St. Croix. On August 18th of 2012, myself and a SWAT officer were ambushed by robbery suspects. While escaping a robbery, they fired more than a dozen rounds at our vehicle at point-blank range with both handguns and high-powered rifles. During this hail of gunfire, 9 rounds tore through my driver's side door. Both my partner and I were hit. My partner was struck twice in the face. I took 2 rounds from an AK-47 to my left arm and lower back. I remember blood, muscle, and tissue sprayed through the interior of the vehicle. I remember the blood was so slippery, I had trouble holding the radio microphone. But somehow, while still taking fire, we were able to call for backup. I remember thinking I was going to bleed to death.
The call came in like a regular robbery call. It wasn't anything that was out of the blue. It was a call for a robbery in progress at a restaurant. But then I knew everything went south when I heard Jones come over the radio in a voice he's never had. And all I remember hearing, and it just replays, is, "We're hit."
I remember hearing something that sounded like something that sounded muffled, I guess. I remember hearing this muffled voice asking for help, but when it came through, I couldn't understand the words that were coming out, so I was like, what's going on?
When we hit the winding road, hit the curb, and going up the hill, we saw the chief vehicle. I saw blood everywhere, saw blood on the ground. It was like a pool of blood where someone actually got shot in somewhere in the major artery of the body, and it just like a clump of blood right there. I looked inside the vehicle. I saw the patrol mic for the radio was covered in blood, and I kind of see the reason why we couldn't really understand the transmission because of all the blood over the mic.
Inside the vehicle was bloody. It had blood all over on the floor. My first impression was like, I think we're losing someone here.
In the minutes that followed, our lives were hinged on one critical piece of equipment that was locked in the trunk of my car. This was a trauma management kit, specifically designed to stop blood loss. Just months prior, I had convinced the police commissioner to invest in trauma management kits and training for all Virgin Islands police officers. Now this kit would save my life. It should have been on my person or in my vest. I was lucky. At least I had a kit. At least I had the training to use it.
Based on the amount of blood I saw inside the car, outside, and around the car, I'm pretty sure if the chief didn't apply that tourniquet, I'm pretty sure he would have been a DOA, because it was tremendous amount of blood at that scene. I mean, it was blood all over.
I really think he would have died that night, or if not died, lost his arm. There's no way that without any form of immediate medical attention, there's no way he would have made it.
I'll say that the trauma kit saved our chief's life, and no officer should take it for granted.
2 out of 3 officers killed in the line of duty do not die from gunshot or stab wounds. They die from blood loss. In 2011, 72 officers in the United States mainland were killed in the line of duty. Had all these officers had trauma management kits, 48 of them could be alive today. Project Triage ensures funding for trauma management kits for all frontline officers throughout the Caribbean. It's brought to you by the Association of Caribbean Police Commissioners. This funding decision is by far the most significant step aimed at preserving the lives of island officers to date. The trauma management kits that are being provided are designed for law enforcement, and they contain the most advanced medical gear available today, specifically designed to stop blood loss. These kits will fit in an officer's shirt or trauma plate pocket, and they save lives, so carry them at all times. I was lucky. Without one of these kits, I would not be alive today. Help support Project Triage. Your support is essential to the success of this project. Carry the kit. train to use it and spread the word. Your life and the life of your partner depends on it.